Hello my friends and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I am so happy that you're here as we find out what's happening with you this week. So of course we have some oracle cards, divination dice, we have tarot, we have a sprinkle of charms, so lots of cool stuff. If you want to find out how to win a free personal reading, check the description down below and also check if you won. I put the names for the last 2 weeks on there so you can see if you won. And also if you are a subscriber and if you are considering subscribing, the October giveaway is up. I will hopefully remember to link it up. I put my finger up so I remember to put the little card there. So just go ahead and check there, and all you have to do is put enter and you're already entered. Isn't that awesome? Yes. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Close our eyes, and now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. Alright, let's do this. Hello group 1, I'm so happy you're here. Let's go ahead and start off this week. Let's see what it has for us. So it's being about rescue. So as we can see, it's actually quite interesting. Oh, this little thing wants to just kind of get in there. Okay, we'll just leave it down here. So this is about being rescued. So that's you over here. Now for me, there's many things to this card. One of the major things is coming here that there is help available, and you see here the balloon is green. It's like the heart wants to, there is love and support available to you, but there is a need for you to actually ask for it, right? Sometimes we feel like no, we can't ask for help because somehow it doesn't, we think we'll bother people, we'll think something like that, or we're like, no, we have to do everything ourselves. Nope, this card is letting us know that this week is all about asking for help because it's there for you. An alternative answer is also that there is to a question, especially feeling alone, there is an alternative. There is another answer to it. Again, your heart is key factor in here. Basically, it's all about kind of coming off this island that you've been putting yourself into. I know I put myself in islands all the time. That's just sort of how I go. So I understand this, but we have to kind of come out of it. And I think that's what it's telling us, is that if we come out of there's a great adventure coming your way. There's possibly great love. It depends on what it is, and also great abundance coming here. But you have to step out of it, this cave that you've been in, and look, it's an actual cave there. You have to step out of it and ask for help, or kind of to create a bridge there for it. But since with the word rescue, it's more yes, asking for help. So maybe I actually just asking that makes a lot of sense too. The rescue of connecting your heart and your mind. Maybe your mind is going off and your heart is no, we want an adventure, we want something new. So connecting them, asking help from your heart there coming through here. But I do love that there's a telescope there, that there is something that's there's something even greater coming through here. The great beyond is here as well. So this is a really beautiful card actually to start off everything. So I do love this one. I'll put you over here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see what's hidden from us. So fortune is coming, and I did say that there is potential fortune coming here. So fortune is what is on its way to you. It is not something I think you're expecting, but it's going to come through here. So I do love that, and I do like this, that there's kind of a map here as well. Again, there's some sort of adventure or some sort of thing that you haven't been thinking about. That's kind of gonna lead you to good fortune, whether it's romantic, whether it's actual money, whether it's just having a greater sense of connection between yourself. That is very fortunate when we have clarity about ourselves and where we want to go, and have that connection with our heart and also with our mind. That is very good fortune. So this is beautiful. Let's look at what the tarot has. So we have 9 of Wands. We have the Hierophant. Wow, look at that. And we also have 9 of Pentacles, which makes a lot of sense with the fortune. So look at this. I want you to see this and it's quite beautiful here, because it's actually reflecting here what we're seeing here. So we do have this 9 of Wands. So this 9 of Wands is this determination. We're going at it. We're kind of look, there's already they have a little, like, they've been injured. They just kind of like, they're just going through the thing, but they're a little by themselves right here. Here we have the Hierophant letting us know that we can ask for help, right? Help, possibly a mentor, a teacher, somebody who can guide us. We can have that. Maybe it's this person right there. And then when we do ask for the help, when we actually are willing to receive the guidance, right? It's not only like we ask for it, right? But we have to be open to it. We have to be open to the answers that are given, even from our heart, right? If the answer is, it's sometimes scary what our heart tells us because we're like, oh no, it's telling us to do this thing, like take this big leap. But if we are asking for that, and that's the answer, that's what it is. That's the thing. And so I could see why it's a bit scary. But look at this. If we do have this, we have the ability to be very abundant. And we're not, and I want you to see something, we're not giving up our independence or anything. It's when we ask for help or when we want some sort of clarity, right? There's nothing wrong with having like a teacher or having a mentor. It doesn't make you less here. Instead, I actually feel like it gives you the confidence you need, the knowledge that you need to back this Nine of Pentacles. Also, the number 9 is very strong, and I feel like what's letting us know is that you're very close to a completion coming through here. But you do need guidance. That's the next step for you, is the guidance. So let's go ahead and see what love is indicating. This is Winter's Embrace by Be Love and Crystals. And this is all about expressing, yeah. So here's the love advice for this week is expression. So expressing your love, expressing gratitude, expressing. Again, I feel like it's your heart here wanting to guide you to a new adventure, taking you to a new place. Your mind is like, no, we want the comfort of like what we already know. But no, we're meant to be greater than this. We're meant to go somewhere even further. Like, look at this. We want what I think your heart wants you to go from this 9 of Wands to 9 of Pentacles. Like, there's a world of difference here. This is struggle. This is just not struggle. This is a being well-being in all its form, and definitely in its financial as well. But it's a sense of like confidence here versus this is confidence, but there's a struggle here. We don't want this. The heart doesn't want the struggle anymore. It just wants this happiness here. So it's quite lovely. Let's see what the self-care is for the week. Replenish, time to get more sleep. So we maybe our heart is like, our mind is overwhelmed with, because we do sometimes get overwhelmed with that. We have like our mind thinking about things all the time, worrying about things, having this like struggle all the time. We get tired. Our brain gets tired. So maybe if we replenish, take time to get more sleep, or maybe some more like, just basically just take some time to renew your battery, whatever it is, however you want to like get those batteries recharged. And then when we have that replenishment, we're more able to hear our heart, right? And not so much the loopy thoughts. All right, so let's see what the advice for this week is. So the astrocats. Oh, make today an adventure. Oh wow, dude, seriously. Oh, hilarious. I picked them ahead of time, but I never know what Spirit's going to tell me. And so, boom, that makes a lot of sense. So, make today an adventure. Yeah. So, 100% make this week an adventure. And I want you to see the 3 cats here. Friends, help. Don't be alone. This is not a time for you to like be alone in terms of like in a cave. It's out there. Go have fun. Go explore an adventure. And that's why I feel like this is a solitude, and this is like a buddy coming through here. Even if it's your heart wants you to like start expressing things. So I do love this. Let's go ahead and see what your everyday wonders divination dice that tells us for this week. Okay, look at that. So yeah, I feel like here we might have like there's crying, and I feel like that the crying is not like a bad crying. It's more like a frustration crying, like So, but then look at this. We have this adventure. We have a little fun, and then we're like, it's all good. It's all good right there. Look at that heart. Your heart is so important here. Yes, expressing our love, expressing it, coming through here. And we have ideas. But again, look, ideas with a little heart there. Very strong. Listening to your heart this week is important. Look at this. Dream big. Yes. And yes, you can. Look at that. Oh, I love this. I love that. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go ahead and see what the sprinkle of charms is for this week for the collective group 1. Okay, these are what we have. Okay. Look, we have the heart again, and this one's a little different. The color is light blue, so maybe expressing love. Oh, expression of love. Okay, no, it's not different. Look, it's telling us this one right there. So expressing love right there. And of course, our heart is again here. Heart, heart, love is coming through. Missing puzzle piece is coming, and that's the Hierophant asking for the help, for the guidance. How we look at the world is very important, yes. And also, like, yes, you can look at this. But it's also looking at it with the sense of adventure. This is big. This is big. And here for me, always like, this is like, instead of like using your thumb, like ask for help, like have something that helps you, that makes it easier for you to play, right? So how do we do that? I hope you liked this reading. I really liked this reading this week. So even if you didn't, I enjoyed it. But I really do hope that you liked it, and that it gives you the advice that you need and everything that you needed to hear. So with that, if you considered subscribing, I'd be very grateful. And of course, we do have the giveaway, so there's perks to it. I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much joy. Oh, and absolutely connection with heart and mind, and lots of adventure for you. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, group 1. Hello, group 2. Let's find out what amazing things are happening this week. So you chose this beautiful one, which is the One Ring Circus. So I love this because you have the ability to kind of do things here by yourself. I do feel like you are kind of navigating through the ocean of emotions, because water is always emotions to me. So you are there and you're navigating through it, even in your own little island, kind of. I do feel like, again, with this moon here, it's letting us know that emotions are playing an important thing. And coming through, like, I feel like this time when it's you that's doing things by yourself, it's kind of time for you to go deep within, figure out your own emotions, but also, like, kind of let the shadow parts of you come out. It's not a bad thing. I was actually thinking about this recently. I'm like, well, it's like we are fighting our shadows and stuff. I'm like, but I think those are all kind of part of... all of them are part of how we grow and how we become things. So never like pushing away those our habits, our thoughts, just actually getting to know them. And I feel this is something that this card is letting me know, like it's representing that, getting to know yourself, all yourself, not just like the sunny shines, but also like, the shadow sides as well, and not having any judgment about them, but like kind of letting them see, like watching them like an ocean, if you will. I do also see the elephant here, so I feel like there may just be slow progress here, but there is big progress. You know what I mean? Because the emotional work or work within yourself, that makes, like, once you've actually had that a connection with your inner self and you make that choice, things just speed up. I also feel like regardless of what's outside the circumstances, if we can find this like peace within ourselves, again, there is great momentum to moving towards the things we want. So you a priority here. Let's go ahead and see what other things, what is hidden for us this week. And it's stuck. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and that makes perfect sense, right? It feels like, to me, it actually kind of makes sense here, because we are, with the slow moving, we're kind of stuck, because I feel like most of us are always like, we want lots of things to change quickly, right? But we have to do the work. And until we do that, we are going to feel stuck. We're going to feel like, oh, I'm not moving, but we are moving. We're progressing. This week is all about progressing internally, like it's going deep within yourself and really getting to know you. And if you, like I said, if you have that connection, when we accept who we are, and then things are going to start, like our shadow selves, our light selves, all of us, we're going to get this movement. We're going to get unstuck. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's go ahead and see what other things. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow, that's a lot of love right coming through here. Okay, yeah, look at that. I do love this. All right, so we do have this. So we have the Ace of Cups, so some sort of love is being offered. And here, you know, I could say that this could be love, and it could be love for some of you, but for me, really, it is 100% about, you know, like knowing yourself. Like it's connecting to, again, like the shadow and light. For some reason, that is the thing that I'm getting here. It's coming to terms with that, and like being buddies with yourself, right? Being with your buddies with yourself, where you're like, oh, that aspect of yourself where you're like, I'm not perfect in that area. Like getting to be buddies with yourself brings a lot of new coming in, and like love, abundance, and it just, I feel like once you have that, once you have a lot of like self-love coming through for your, you know, regardless of where you're at, right? More love keeps being offered. More love keeps being offered. Like that will bring you fulfillment. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is, again, she's a very mature, confident, very nurturing, loving energy, but she's also very well grounded. Right? There's a sense of grounding here because it's the Pentacles, it's the earth energy. There's needing to ground yourself. So not to go off on a thing, but like really face yourself at where you are right now, and then having this grounding of like, hey, it's okay. Where I am right now is good. And when you do that, this is when we start taking off. This is when the chariot starts moving. And like I said, it doesn't seem like we're moving a lot here, but once we get that work done, yes, we will. We'll start moving forward and faster than we actually expect. Okay, this is, I do love this. And this, of course, there is another thing here. We do have this, like the Two of Cups and Chariot there is a choice here. And I do want to say, like, there's a choice of being stuck, or there's a choice of going deep and doing the work and then moving forward. But for me, it's like you're moving forward, your energy's moving here. We need to like, but grounding yourself, and not like, you know, like getting stuck, not here, but grounding yourself in like the well-being, and like, it's okay where I am right now. The universe loves me as I am. People will like love me. The people who need to love you will love you anyways. That's what it is. So this is quite lovely. All right, let's see what the love is coming through here. So enlightenment, yes. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see the moon is the same? Like, well, you know, it's shifted, but it's like the moon is there. It's enlightenment, yes. We are climbing this rock, and we are like getting rid of this stuck movement, and we're going further. But just, again, like just because there's no motion right now, doesn't mean that you are in like stuck. Sometimes we have to go deep within ourselves. That's why there's a moment of pause, because we need that to catch up emotionally where we are right now, so before we start speeding up. So very beautiful. I do love that. And this is by V Love and Crystals. Check the description down below, and she has a code for us for some discount, so that's cool. And the self-care for this week is all about shining. So time for a makeover, time to let yourself shine, time to like like basically love yourself where you are at, and kind of like allowing yourself that kind of like a makeover. Yes, it is. Like, how do you want to, like, how to make yourself feel extra like you know, like what is it that you need? Everybody's different. Like, is there a favorite outfit that you have? Is there some other thing that you have, like something that gives you that self of confidence that just that makes you just feel like so good? That's what this is, the self-care for this week. So if you don't have one, I highly recommend that you go ahead and do it. Yeah, like go get yourself something where like it makes something like a bee, whatever it is that just makes you feel extra oomph, like you're like, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the advice for the week is. So yeah, bloom brightly where you're planted. Again, wow, yeah, this is like, I love when all of this is, and that also lets us know this shining stuff. So yeah, you don't have to move. Like, you don't have to be moving forward in terms of like physically. You have to just do the work right now. That's what I'm saying. This week is all about doing the work of coming to love yourself just where you are. Just where you are. And then look at that. We're going to have like this beautiful thing that you're just going to bloom. Look at that. We have all these beautiful cards. I love this. Beautiful, beautiful week that's coming up week. Let's go ahead and see what the Everyday Wonders tells us. Okay. Oh, there's messages coming through. So there's messages coming through. Maybe that's the Ace of Cups here. So messages of love and appreciation coming through. Oh, let's see what we're hearing. All right. I do like this. Look at that. We're feeling a bit, feeling a bit sorry for ourselves here. But I want you to see that. Then we figure out, look. Actually, here, this is how it is. Then we kind of like move forward. We're like, all right, we're feeling a little blah. Let's move. Let's do that. And then we realize the power that we have. We buy ourselves the eggplant that we want, whatever it is that makes us shine. And we have the power to cook our own eggplant. I mean, like, dude, that's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Oh, look, and our heart is important here. Yeah, so messages of love coming through. Do what you love. And again, yep. It's time for that. I think it's like a self-care kind of week for you, like a shine and makeover, and seize the day. Very important for this week, yeah. Oh, I do like this. Let's see what the Sprinkle of Charms has for you. Group 2, collectively Group 2 with Sprinkle of Charms. Okay, we have these little guys. Oh yeah, and the heart came out again. This one was here for the collective Group 1, and that is letting us know to speak appreciation, speak love, maybe even affirmations for you as well. That's actually something that we do. And see how this little bunny was here. I feel like you were hiding from like some sort of childhood like fun. I don't know why, like childhood dreams that you've been kind of putting your stepping back from. I feel like they want to come to the forefront. Like playing this is important. Letting a like pendulum. So I feel like your intuition is guiding you. Listening to it. That again, here we have this. So like friendship is important. Maybe doing a fun project with friends. Maybe going in with your friends and having like a little makeover, or like having conversations with them heart to heart here. Messages maybe. We do have this unlocking. We're unlocking our heart. We're unlocking this potential in our heart because it's do what love. I do what you love, and I feel like that's the unlocking of this. And we have again the elephant, the same kind of elephant too. It's all fancy and everything. So it's this elephant. We're moving. We may be moving slowly, but we're moving. We're making the progress that we need. No need to rush to anything. That's the thing here. I hope you liked this reading, and if you did, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And if you're subscribed, remember to go ahead and enter in the giveaway. It's a fun giveaway. So that'd be awesome. I am so grateful that every single one of you is here. I truly appreciate your time, and I am sending you so much love, so much happiness, so much makeover and happiness, like a big makeover where you get to really like shine your light and like feel 100% like the lovely person and beautiful being that you are. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, Group 2. Hello, Group 3. I'm so happy that you're here. So you chose this beautiful card that is the spirit of the place. So just seeing right off is this is definitely for me like the fall. So I actually like that you chose this. So there is fall here. So what the fall is for me is always like gratitude. It's also letting us know time of harvest coming through here. So whatever place you are, and I don't mean necessarily like the physical place, but wherever you are in your life, right now is a place, it's time for contemplation about it, right? Like what can we learn from this place of where we are? There is transformation coming here with this like butterfly wing coming from her eyes. So I feel like the transformation's coming from something. How do you see it? How do you perceive things, right? Very important to just go deep within ourselves. We do have here the colors of the orange colors letting me know that there's the chakra of creativity is important, and also yellow here with this the confidence. Overall energy though, there is heart. The heart is guiding us here. So it is quite beautiful. We do have the number 4. Number 4 is all about insightful action, inspired action. So before we take action, we want to like actually get this insight. We want to see what it is, like taking inventory of things and then seeing like actually appreciating them for this transformation to occur. I am, this is quite beautiful. Let's see what is hidden aspects of for this week. So friendship is important coming through. And we also have family. Okay, so friendship and family. Those are things that we need here. So maybe it's showing gratitude for friendship, and it's showing family, like gratitude for family. Where is that? Like, and it doesn't just have to be your family. It could be your spiritual family as well. Just because that's the whole thing. That's the stars there being there. Yeah, like it's a very strong sense of connection coming through here. Connecting with those you love is important this week. So that's what's hitting here. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups. So wow, we have like, wow, look at that. We actually have this. We have 4, 4, 4. So that is a lot of fours coming through, and the Four of Cups. And we have 5 of Wands, 5 of Wands here. So there might be conflict coming through here just because of this, like silly it doesn't seem like it's a big thing, but like misunderstandings is what I'm hearing here. Misunderstandings. It's also, again, this misunderstanding is coming with this Four of Pentacles, trying to hold on to something, because we're out of, like, in a sense of, like, kind of scarcity. We're like, oh my God. And also at the sense of apathy as well, like, and not noticing what is being offered, like this Ace of Cups here. And I do find this interesting because I think that is what it's letting us know with the Spirit of Place, appreciating here where you are, appreciating all that you have instead of worrying about money, like, oh, I don't have enough. Rather than seeing that, it's appreciating, oh my God, look at all I have. Instead of like focusing on like, oh, this thing's like, oh, I like here, these 3 cups, it's like, oh, maybe past mistakes or relationships or whatever it is. Instead of doing that, like appreciating the ones that you do have now. That is important. Like, you're like, oh, where is the love that I have now? I feel like this is what friendship and family is all about here. It's like, yes, like, what do we have? That appreciating that, instead of focusing on like the squibbles of things of like how you're like, oh my God, this person did this or something. Instead of noticing that, noticing where you are, where you kind of like, hey, again, like one of my favorite things, everybody's doing the best they can. So if you take that step back, you can be this, like, you can kind of step away from this place of like, I'm gonna just battle here, and like here we can actually learn this appreciation. It really is the Spirit of the Place is like taking a step back, like really noticing things, going deep within ourselves, and where are we grateful? Where can we have this sense of like looking at the world as the things that we already have are more than enough. Like there's a beautiful thing here. We have friendships, we have family, like we have support system is what I'm seeing here. And not being this person who ignores all that is being offered, or being so worried about all the things we don't have when we could be focusing on the things we do have. Not focusing on how to like battle and how people are like, oh, they don't agree with me, but versus on like how are we both all in this, like in this sense of like how we are all trying to be doing the best we can, whether you think it's good enough or not. All right, so this is important because I feel like if we can do this, there is going to be a great transformation for you, and it almost feels to me like very liberating. So let's go ahead and see what's coming here. Consolation, right? And maybe there is a consolation here, but for me, what I'm seeing here is this Ace of Cups right there, the Ace of Cups, and also appreciating the snowflake here is the uniqueness that is this, and this beautiful card is by V Love and Crystal, her Winter's Embrace deck here. So for me, what it's telling me here is that you are, instead of like, again, focusing on all the things that you don't have or how things went wrong, we are focusing on the that is actually being offered, the Ace of Cups with this thing, and accepting and loving the uniqueness of yourself, but also accepting and loving the uniqueness of others, right? We are not all the same and there's beauty in that, right? Would you want a whole bunch of like people who just are yes men's and just like are dressed exactly the same way as you, talk the same way as you. Like, I don't know about you, I wouldn't be able to do it. I love looking at people and seeing, wow, their perspective of life is so different from mine, and there's value and beauty in it, right? So I think that is something that I'm seeing this speak for you. So let's go ahead and see what self-care. So balance. Oh, perfect. Time to let go of control. And it is that, right? It is our trying to, like, we're trying to control, like, our money here, trying to control our emotions, and like trying to control possibly other people. Letting go. Like, if we don't have to, like, you know, like, the balance here is in this kind of almost like chaotic state. It's like, it's okay, we are okay. Have that thing, appreciation. I feel like that's the, like, of appreciation, and then you can really go on. Let's see what the advice for this week is. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, so Elliot, we have, let yourself rest, the world will keep spinning. Okay, so maybe that's something here. Again, it not only rest, but I think it's going deep within ourselves and having that. Let's see what other thing is coming through here. So, Babette Bloodroots, everything that's ever happened from the incredible being that you are. Yeah, so not having any kind of like, oh, I missed out on this, or something like that. No, but like everything is giving us this, right? This beautiful thing of, like, the unique snowflake, right? This uniqueness coming through. This is who you're meant to be. Oh, I do love this. Let's go ahead and see what our everyday wonders oracle dice, divination dice tells us. Okay, look at that. So we're feeling a bit beaten up, so need to take it easy. Take easy, and look at this. And then we say yes to life, yes to all these possibilities, and then look at, we're good. We are good. Messages coming through. Oh, this is interesting. You have messages and heart coming through here. So messages coming through a friendship, family, a love coming through. Be positive. Yes, that's 100%. And if not now, when? So, you know, like, if you're putting off stuff, if you're not, like, here we go, it's like this. It's like, if you're not giving yourself time to rest, it's like, if you're not going to rest, it's like, oh, I'll rest later. But like, you're tired, and it's affecting how you look at the world, right? And if you're like, I can't accept them, I can't love this, it's like, no, finding balance. And like, if you can let go of control, you're gonna feel so much better. So the time is now, right? For everything you want, the time is now. Let's go ahead and see what the sprinkle of charms tells us for the collective. Group 3 this week. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, right. Look at this. The carriage. We're moving towards our dreams, and you have two turtles. Two turtles. Look at that. Two turtles, letting us know. Maybe like a little baby turtle. Moving forward. Maybe slow. I also feel like there's a good connecting. Again, connecting to nature, connecting to earth is highly important. You might have somebody who admires you, or you might admire somebody here. Just because I feel like this is like a little, like a mama or a daddy, or like a little son or daughter, it doesn't matter. Like this kind of relationship where we kind of like look up to somebody and we want that, or maybe somebody looks up to us and we're guiding them. We do need to speak our beautiful truth, speak a truth to ourselves, speak the truth to others, but in a very loving manner. It's like unlocking our voice, and it's a nice one, I have to say. So I hope you liked this reading, group 3. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. And if you do subscribe, go ahead and enter the giveaway for October. That's really awesome for all the subscribers. I appreciate you being here with me and being just part of my day. I love you all so much. I'm sending you so much love, so much happiness, so much joy, and so much kind of like freedom is what I want to say for you. Freedom of all sorts. Have a great day. Bye-bye, group 3.